Hi, everyone. We have author Nick Needham here, and he's going to tell us a little bit about himself.
Okay, so I was born in Jamaica, in Maypen, Clarendon, and I migrated to the UK in 2002. Actually, today, 18 years ago today, I migrated to the UK.
Wow.
Uh, yeah, so I work in the social care industry. So I'm an adult social worker, and I do work as a support worker with um, younger adults with autism and learning disabilities.
Okay. And tell us about your book.
Okay, so my book is called, just so that you can see, I'll see, can you?
Yes.
So it's called My Physical and Spiritual Journey. So the physical bit is about my growing up as a child in Jamaica, the mischiefs that we used to get up to, and all the troubles that we used to give neighbors as a child, as children normally do, and kind of my um, going to high school, trying to get an education to obviously get into work, and migrating to the UK, and looking for kind of a field to work in, and kind of the hard work that I've put into getting where I am, so to speak.
Okay. And
And
tell
then,
us what inspired you to write this book.
so what really inspired me to write this book, I think it was the 2nd of May this year, I wrote on Facebook, if you don't know my struggles, don't envy my achievements, something of the sort. If you don't know my story, don't, you know, envy my glory, kind of theme. I can't remember exactly. And it was kind of a synopsis of my um, journey from, you know, growing up in Jamaica and leaving, and working hard in the UK, and kind of, you know, getting in the social care profession, and then getting into social work. And I was explaining that, I had to work hard, and, all the sacrifice I had to make. And it was high school colleague. We went to high school in Jamaica. She said book worthy. And I'm thinking, is it? I was like, but the thing that really got me was that she was so brilliant in high school. She's a proper scholar. Those some of those people who are just like bright. We in Jamaica would say bright. They're really academical. And when she said it, I was like, because for someone that I look up to in high school to say that, it was like, whoa. And I replied on the Facebook message, comment, and said, you think, would you buy a book if I, and she said, sure. And I was like, really? And she was like, why not? It's like a good story. So I said, I'll think about it. If the opportunity comes along, then I will do it. And then about 2 weeks after, because I'm quite spiritual, so 2 weeks after, something said to me, you need to write that book. So I was contemplating and thinking, I don't think just my physical journey, as I kind of as I kind of see it, or to me, that's my physical journey. So I'm thinking I would need to incorporate something else within the book to make it more a full book, in
Okay.
my opinion. So I was thinking, what else? And then something said to me, your spiritual journey. And I said, yes, that's it. I was like, that is it. So I started to um, type my kind of the chapters of my book. And I don't know, because if someone said to me probably a week before or a day before, I start writing, well, a day before my friend said book worthy, and I was thinking about it in the back of my mind, I wouldn't have thought about writing a book. And even now I'm thinking, if I really wrote a book, I'm like, it's just something that I've never ever thought about. So to get this far, it's mind blowing.
Congratulations.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome. So tell us about the spiritual part.
Okay, so the spiritual part now, it's a bit. I say it's a bit weird. It's not weird, but it can be. So for people who are Christian now, who are quite spiritual, they'll understand or they'll be able to relate. But I think anyway, I've got quite a good connection with God, the Almighty. So I get very scary and revealing dreams. Very, very, very scary dreams. It's really scary. I've had dreams where, and when I wake up, I'm like, my heart is pumping. I'm like really scared.
Wow.
Yes, really scary dreams. So the first dream I've had is that the world came to an end, like literally came. Yes, you see what I'm saying? So the first dream was like, I had a dream that the world came to an end, and I was out and about, and there were thunder going and thunder clapping, and people just running up and down because everybody realized that the world has come to an end. And as I looked up to the sky, I could see that everywhere was dark, but the sky, the clouds were open, white, gleamy light. I've never seen nothing so white. And at the top, I could see, this, every time I talk about this dream, it makes you, compose yourself. So at the top of the clouds, there was this man standing, but I can't see his face, but he was dressed in white. And he was looking down. And at this time, some people were flying up to where he is. I'm describing it the best way I can. And then others on the ground were hiding behind trees, behind stones, behind car, building, just trying to find somewhere to hide. And I looked up and I said, God, please accept me. And he said, your wish is granted. And I just feel myself flying up. And then when I got up there, I was walking on the clouds and I was looking around for my friends and family. And I felt happy that I saw the person that I was looking for or I wanted to see. So that is that dream.
Wow.
Yeah. And you'll have to tell me when to stop because I could go on forever.
Well, if it's in the book, you don't want to tell it all.
All right. So yes.
Okay. Yeah. No spoilers for the book. Okay. How long did it take you to finish the book?
Okay. For me to write the book, it took me between 4 to 5 weeks to write my book.
That's it.
It just, honestly, I tell people and they're like, what? But for me, it just flowed. And I suppose it's because I'm recollecting my dream and recollecting what I've like. So it's non-fictional. So it's my life story. Mm-hmm. So it's just for me to recall. It took me about 4 to 5 weeks, honestly. It didn't. And the chapters just flowed. I just like made the chapters up based on what it's about, and they just flowed.
And how did you choose the cover?
Okay, because the name physical and spiritual, I tried to incorporate something something physical and spiritual. So, and I was promoting my book on social media and asking my, people on the platform to say which they like and stuff like that. Picture that I use got the most kind of selection, so I went with it.
And where can we purchase your book?
Okay, so my book is on Amazon, so you can get the ebook version and you can get the paperback, and it's also on Smashwords.
Okay. And are you on social media? If so, how can we find you?
I am on Facebook as Nicalol Needham. and I'm on Instagram. I've got 2 Instagrams. So I've got one dedicated for my book, Nicalol Needham _ fun page.
And are you writing a second one?
I am. It's the manuscript is finished. I'm just getting 2 persons to check because for grammar and that, but the manuscript is completed just to get it checked over, and it's ready anytime.
Okay. And are you self-published?
I am now, but at the moment I'm at a crossroad whether to continue to self-publish or find a publishing company. So yes.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. And what do you hope readers take away from reading your book?
Okay. So my book is about inspiration and, inspired. So it inspires, it encourages, and it helps people to, draw closer to the Almighty, because I think there's a supreme being. So yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing, Nick. Is there anything else that you would like to tell us about your book?
No, not really. I think I've covered it, to be honest.
Okay.
And just to say, my second book will be out pretty soon.
Okay.
And it's a continuation of my first book. So
perfect. Well, let us know when that comes out as well. Thank you for joining me.
all right, thank you for having me.
No problem. All right, everyone. That was author Nick Needham telling us about his book. Make sure you purchase a copy and don't forget to like and subscribe to this video below.